Jeff.
Hey, Chad.
We are live from the Skihan Rec Center in Hamden, Maine. Holy cow. I only now just finished getting things correctly set up. My God, what a nightmare that was. It took us like 2 hours. Well, it took me 2 hours. You guys,
yeah, we got our stuff set up pretty quick.
You guys did. I do see I have paperwork here.
You do.
In front of me.
Thanks
so
for
we're gonna jump right into rosters. Let's talk the Sirens roster first. From the Shipyard Sirens, we have number 3, Alien She. Curry, number 8. Crazy Buchanan, number 20. Tian Crumpets, 23. Dame Smash Use, 36. Sneaky Cat, 78. Jack the Whipper, 87. Tacky Tammy, 96. Edith Paff, 130. Captain, Poison Envy, 218. Taurosaurus Rex, 649. Allie B. Bashan, 1232. Other Captain, Josie Ramone, 1234. Debbie Lee Downer, 4211. Ivana Chekovich is the bench manager, and Brad Pitiful, coach for the Shipyard Sirens. Jeff, you want to introduce the Bangor A roster?
Absolutely. We've got 101 Nefarious Fox, number 70 Hammer Down, number 12 Midnight Smack, number 3 Assassin, number 23 KTNT, number 44 Obnoxious, number 510 Firefly, number 74 Siren Plague, number 907 Bloodbath McGrath, number 10 Nurse Heartless, number 8 Bounty, number 29 Ginger Ailment, and number 81 Killer.
All right, fantastic. So there's your rosters for today. We've got 4.5 minutes before we're going to have some live derby. I suspect we'll have both national anthems tonight.
I'd say there's a pretty good likelihood.
The Shipyard Sirens hailing from St. John, New Brunswick. Correct me if I have that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's St. John, New Brunswick.
That's up in Canada.
It is up in Canada. It's true. So we'll probably have Microphone Assassin. I bet she sings them both.
It could happen.
I hope so.
Potentially.
I hope so. So let's talk some numbers while we have a little bit of time. We're going to go ahead and bring up the some stats I want to look at, courtesy of FlatTrackStats.com.
Stats. Whoa.
Stats. So we pulled all of the main teams, A and B, and we ranked them in 1 through 8 order according to their Flat Track Stats rating. Now, you'll see Maine Roller Derby there with the 677.8 rating. That's based on games played, level of competition in comparison to other rankings, points scored, and that all goes into a crazy formula to give this Flat Track Stats ranking, and then they also rank in the United States as well. Now, looking at Bangor Roller Derby's A team, last year they had a pretty successful year. They gained a net gain of 32.5 points for the total of 2015. They're within striking distance. Only 6 points. Rock Coast Rollers are ahead of them. Now, Rock Coast plays tonight down in New York. They're not playing a team that has Rock Coast is ranked much higher than the team that they're going to play. So Rock Coast probably won't come out of that if they take a win with too many flat track rating points. However, Bangor is 606 on the rating. Shipyard Sirens, 681.
So potentially, if they win tonight, they're going to move up a little bit.
They could move up a little bit, and if they were to pull off a win today, they could actually overtake Rock Coast Rollers for that third place spot. They even could probably do that if they put up good numbers, because the odds of Bangor winning this is somewhere near 88%. If they were to put up good numbers and perform really well against a much higher ranked team, they actually could come close to gaining that 6 points. Maybe not enough in that case to be able to put them past Rock Coast, but certainly stay with them or go above.
And you can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here, but Flat Track Stats also takes in consideration like home team advantage as well.
It does, and with Bangor as the home team, it's still an 88% chance that Shipyard Sirens will win today. We're also going to see Central Maine and Bangor's B team later on, but we will discuss these stats for that game. We'll discuss those a little bit later on. So, before we also go too far, let's thank
some sponsors and
let's
stuff,
thank
right?
some sponsors. Yeah, while we're here, let's take a look. Devastation. So I talked to Devastation, and they said, look, we really want to talk about our freak skates. And you can see, scrolling across your screen, the freak skates, the packages they have. What they've done, they've taken a solid boot, trucks, wheels.
I like the ones with the green
You like
laces
that?
there. That was pretty cool.
Entry-level skates, really reasonable prices, devastation.com. Also, EL Design. You can visit EL Design for your custom decals, signs, wearables, and more. They use a long-lasting, durable, and weather-resistant vinyl. Whether it's signs for your business, team, or organization, or custom lettering on your vehicles, they can do it all. Find them on Facebook and on the web, eldesignandimaging.com.
On a side note with EL Design, I recently won a contest they were doing where I got some customized mugs. And I got to say, they did a fantastic job. They even, I told them to surprise me, and I got my name in Steelers colors, which is awesome.
Nice.
So, thank you, Everett.
Yeah, Everett does good work over there. And, let's talk about the new team sponsor. On Team Nerd Derby sponsor, because they also were a Team Maine. And we did a special deal with Team Maine. Little Red Schoolhouse. They're a daycare offering caring and friendly staff with early childhood education backgrounds. They're up to date on their training, CPR, first aid. You can trust your babies. Little Red Schoolhouse. Daycare is located at the Old Warren Elementary School on Main Street in Westbrook. Oh, we're going to have some national anthem, just like I promised.
Yeah, great.
She always makes me a little teary-eyed when she sings them.
Microphone Assassin, guess why they call her that. Hey, Ginny, I didn't even say hi to you. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
We're in
I'm
such
here.
a rush. We just crammed 15 minutes worth of banter into
3.5.
3.5.
Speed broadcasting.
You can take this back over. Yeah, so we're ready to start. Oh no, they actually haven't done all the introductions yet.
Yeah, so we
No,
got
so you do
we got to
have
do
time
some
to
more
banter.
banter,
Oh man.
some bantering.
You can slow down, Chad.
I know. Here's the thing. We've come in the last year and a half. We've come so far on this broadcast, like ridiculous. We started when you started with us. We had 2 microphones, which was a big deal.
We did.
It's 2 microphones rather than just my microphone. We streamed a whole ton of games, but it was just audio through Mixlr. Our friends at Mixlr were good to us.
They were.
Shows are still archived there. Get them while they last, because I'm going to probably stop paying for that pretty soon. I'll have to download them all, I think. I can do that. So, we didn't have a lot of cool stuff. Then we added some... What else did we add to the show? Cool commercials at halftime.
Yeah.
There was some good stuff. We might have...
Some music at halftime.
Music, yeah. And we added the ability to play music at halftime. It was kind of a big deal.
Got this little on-the-air sign eventually.
Yeah, we got an on-air sign. And then somebody...
A ton more
Ginny-
wires.
More wires.
Ginny joined the broadcast.
She kind of was on the broadcast before, but then we added that 3rd microphone.
I was working a lot.
Likely she's doing now. She's actually working. I don't know
That's
what's going to
true.
happen this fall when
Jeff's not here.
Yeah,
and
Jeff won't be here, and
well,
you're at the farm.
You know what? Who knows what's going to happen this fall?
Putting a call out to all those people that try to hook us up with some more announcers. Can you do me a huge favor, Ginny? Can you go to the Facebook, the YouTube page to make sure everything sounds good? You're already doing that?
I already did it.
Jeez, that's amazing.
We definitely use way more duct tape.
Oh my goodness,
Then
there's so
we,
much more. We're gonna fly through
Typically do.
this blue tape that we have. We're gonna have to reconnect with Duck Brand in order to get
As I
some
say,
more.
I think we only have the 3 rolls we have right now.
Which is not enough for us to
No.
go through the whole season.
No.
So the radio broadcast, everybody liked it, and we didn't have to change anything. We could have just continued to do the radio broadcast, and that probably would have been just fine. And then we had this championship watch party for Team Maine up in, where do we have that? Bear Brew Pub?
Yeah.
Bear Brew Pub.
Yeah.
And, of course, ESPN3 covered the WFTDA championship, and it looked amazing.
Yeah.
And, I just saw everybody there so excited about Derby on TV that I've acquiesced and said, let's go ahead and do a video broadcast. And I know it was exponentially more difficult, and it turns out it has been. We've gone from a 30-minute setup to probably...
You probably could have used 2.5 hours.
I could have
today.
used 2.5 hours to get this all set up.
We started out with a Facebook page with a handful of followers, and recently have broke the 1,000 threshold.
Yeah, we did. Broke 1,000. Now, today is a bittersweet day. Today, Jeff, this is your last day, isn't it?
Yes, this will be my last 2 broadcasts officially as part of the Nerd Derby team. Apropos that it happens here at Skihan, as this is actually where I saw my very first game with you guys, like way
Yeah,
back
we
before,
invited you out.
before we were even like doing
Yeah.
any kind of broadcast.
Right.
It
and
was
stuff.
it was like date night for us all.
Yeah, it was like we just went out to watch Derby.
I remember leaving that night going, "Damn, this Derby thing's pretty cool. I could watch some more of this stuff."
Bangor is going to send Nurse Heartless to the line first, and she'll be alongside 96 Tacky Tammy. We're going to say Tacky Tammy about 100,000 times today. Probably we'll say Nurse Heartless too, but Tacky Tammy, pretty damn good. When did we see her? Why? We saw her
When we were in New Brunswick.
We were in New Brunswick. Yeah, we saw her there, and didn't
They've
the
come here
Sirens,
before.
They came here
Yeah.
and played
Yes.
Yep.
Team Maine, right?
Yep.
That was
Yeah,
And
I remember
Bangor,
I've seen
I
him play
believe.
before.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the-
they
and
brought him
Bangor.
Yeah,
also.
that's the broadcast we lost. Nurse Heartless, she tries to go on the inside, but quickly she's Jack the Whipper in the way, coming around turn 3, or turn 2 rather. No one's out yet. Nurse Heartless, she's recycled back. Ooh, Tacky
Ooh,
Tammy.
track cut.
Track cut. So when Nurse Heartless is out, they'll start the first jam with a power jam opportunity. Heartless making her way through. There's 5 points. Well, she'll get that 5.
They're holding up the 5.
Yeah, they're holding up the 5, but I was just looking to see where our penalty box was today. It's in between the benches. Heartless
Another
through for
grand
another
slam.
5. We're going to adjust the camera here in a minute. Maybe. I don't know when we're going to do it. We're going to do it later. Coming out of the box now, Tacky Tammy. Both teams full strength. I should mention Bangor is in orange. And Shipyard Sirens.
Do you want me to try to twist that a little bit?
Yeah, you can give that a little twist. Ever so slightly. This is what happens when you don't have a crew. One of your announcers hops off to go change a camera. Oh, and it shakes like crazy. That's good. Right there. Perfect. Now, on her first pass through, Tacky Tammy's just cleared the pass. And just at the right time, Nurse Heartless has picked up a penalty. So Tacky Tammy will have an opportunity here with the next 16 seconds.
Hopefully that's a little bit better on that camera now.
To put some, it is. It looks fantastic. Thank you.
Anytime.
Tacky Tammy, she's got 7 seconds left. She'll probably pick up 5 points.
Oh!
She may get a track cut on that.
She picked up a nice
she's good.
hip from Siren Plague.
That's going to be a power start for the Sirens. Looks like 4 points for Tacky Tammy. Alien She takes the star.
And Nurse Heartless is still in the box.
We got Heartless in the box. Bangor probably doesn't mind having Nurse Heartless out there again.
That's true. We should have a box camera. I can't make that happen.
I can hardly get 2 cameras to work, right?
That's going to be a long cord.
Every time you
and
add
more tape.
Every time you add a camera, you might as well add on another hour to the. I feel like we're actually a little bit too close to the line here too. I feel like we're on the track. Jammer out of the box. Heartless.
This is our last opportunity to have the table cleared out.
It is. Heartless is out of the box already. She picks up lead jammer. Nurse Heartless. Bangor defensively looks quite good tonight. There's Bounty pushing out Alien She. Is she going to pick up a track cut on that? She picked up something, but I didn't catch what that penalty was.
She's not quite sure what it is either.
Yeah, she doesn't know either.
Neither are is the coach over there.
We'll find out. There'll probably be. I bet you there's an official review on that one. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Nurse Heartless is through. Takes a last-minute shoulder from Sneaky Cat.
Gonna pick up a grand slam.
Now another thing for Bangor, if they put up a lot of points, if they can even come close in this game, ultimately that will help them in the StatTrack rankings, because there's such an expected percentage of loss for them. Nefarious Fox for Bangor. Tea and Crumpets. Tea and Crumpets not going to be out there. Almost, though. Almost fielded an extra jammer.
I was going to say, because their jammer's still in the box.
That's the way to do it, though. Put 2 jammers out.
Put 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you get penalized for that.
Maybe.
Big time.
Only if you get caught. Be a little confusing for the jam ref. Ooh, almost made her move on the inside, but it was a big shoulder. I didn't see who caught that. That might have been Crazy Buchanan. The Nefarious Fox is through. Her first passing attempt will come here on turn 1. She makes the outside of turn 1 and turn 2. And she's through. That's a grand slam. That's how many grand slams is that so far?
I don't know, a few.
So Alien She in that last jam did not pick up any points. And I didn't quite catch. I've already lost my numbers I was writing down. So on the backstretch now, Fox not making any headway. Sirens putting on a great wall there. Great bracing out of the Sirens. Fox forced to call it off. Thanks for giving me 2 pens. I already lost one.
Did you seriously lose one already?
I did it. I just dropped it and it went down on the floor. There's no room for me to
I
actually
think
pick it
you
up.
swiped that one from somebody else.
Oh, no, really?
I don't know. I
No,
really don't
didn't.
know.
I didn't, but I was over at the scorekeeper's table
I know.
a
I
bunch.
know. You tried to take
Yeah.
one.
Trying to get the score overlay working tonight was like pulling teeth.
It was.
Giving birth.
Got that thing up and running in the last second.
Bounty, number 8. On the inside, 96. Tacky Tammy, she's out clear.
I'm really super excited you got the score going, too, because I didn't bring my tablet to do the reverse thing.
Yeah,
If
right.
We're going to need to keep track of the score.
You'd have gone out of here with a hurting neck for sure.
Tacky Tammy's going to get
There's a-
through and pick herself up 4 points there.
She'll pick up 4. Bounty picks up 4.
Got about a half a track to make up there.
But Tammy, she needs to call it off if she wants to come out of here with a net gain. She could right now. But they're going to go for maybe more points. Against
Sirens doing a good job pushing Bounty out of bounds and recycling her back.
They're doing a fantastic job with Bounty, and I think that's why you see the long game being played here. Oh, another 4 points for Tammy. So Bounty is on that initial
And they're giving her all
Scoring pass.
the difficulty that they can down there. She's getting nowhere.
Yeah, Bounty not making any headway. That's a lot of work. They're doing pretty fantastic, holding back a very strong jammer in Bounty. And that's it. Jam's called off.
Bangor did a pretty good job holding Tacky Tammy back, too, and forcing her to call that jam right off.
Only 13 points for Tammy. Nope, there's going to be more than that. It's like 16 points. Bangor still ahead, 39. Shipyard Sirens, 20. Nurse Heartless for Bangor. Alien She. And it's Alien She who comes out of the pack cleanly. I think we're going to get a penalty on. Nope, it's a penalty on the Sirens.
You know, when we first came here to see my first game, we were way up in the very back row of the bleachers.
Yeah, we were.
It's much better being down here along the track than it is up there, I will say that.
In the danger zone, you're right.
You call it the danger zone. We actually, last weekend when we were at Battle of the All-Stars, we actually almost had somebody slide into the table.
Great. It's close.
It was really, really close. Like, one of the announcers jumped back in his chair. He was really worried it was going to hit us. It was
pretty funny
It was
watching
quite
them
funny.
flinch.
Yeah,
We're
and
like,
then
they're like jumping back, and we're trying to like lean
I know.
into it.
I
Like,
know.
all right,
I
hit
was
us.
totally like, woohoo! And they were all worried and concerned.
Assassin has a star for Bangor. 0-2-3. Tea and Crumpets for the Sirens. And Assassin out quickly. We've seen a lot of Assassin lately. She's one of the members of Team Maine. We had a chance to watch her last weekend at the Battle of the All-Stars down in Pennsylvania.
And she jammed a lot.
She
there.
jammed a lot. She's through. She's going to pick up 4 points and call it. Nope, she picked up 3 points. So, Jeff,
Yes, sir.
What are your? Is this going to be a full-time retirement? You're gonna?
Well, potentially, but if
I
I
can
get a
find you- I can
weekend
find you
off
some-
here and
I
there,
can find you some hangover games.
if
Sunday morning ones,
if I can
You
maybe
don't
take
seem
a
you don't
vacation
seem
now
all
and
that
then.
interested.
I
If
take
they
a
played on
vacation now and then,
Monday.
yeah, can we just get everybody to just meet my needs and play on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, and then we won't have any issues, right?
Sundays we might. Through for how many? 4.
Depending on vacation times, things like that, you may see me come back if you're willing to have me come back for a guest spot here and
Of
there. but
course.
Yeah, maybe.
unless you fill my chair with somebody else,
I don't know.
So, you know how
at least get somebody better looking.
That's the plan.
You know how we were talking about how dialects and things were different in Pennsylvania? One of
Yeah.
the things that they called different was we
Oh.
called them tape ninjas. They called them tape worms.
Tapeworms. I thought it was pretty good. Who was that did that?
I didn't like it. I like tape ninja way better. Tapeworm just sounds awful.
Nurse Heartless. Man, she could not find an opening there. Great job holding Heartless back. Well, now she's through. I was just gonna say, they've really found a way to start holding Heartless back a little bit longer. It doesn't take long for these Sirens to adapt. And Bangor, over on the other side of the track. Grand Slam, Nurse Heartless. Now coming through is Alien She. Bangor, this is a much better blocking than I anticipated from Bangor. They seem to be firing on all cylinders tonight.
They've had some good practice time in the little down
Well,
season.
in the off season, yeah. Well, yeah, what happened? Stuff happened. Team Crumpets with the star, and Allison Donovan with the other star.
I think she's going by assassin in this game.
Oh, is it?
That's
Sorry.
actually what it said in the program.
Is it? God.
Call her whatever you'd like.
This doesn't happen in any other sport. Oh, by the way, my name's different this week.
No.
I don't know. You had Ocho Cinco in the NFL.
That's right. Coming out of turn 2. Defense, the story of the night so far.
Yeah.
Allison Donovan is out.
Great blocking going on.
Tea and
both
Crumpets,
sides.
though, definite advantage on speed. And Allison will call it off. Assassin.
Wow, you totally threw your hands up there, Chad.
I did. I guess I'm
Wow.
cranky. I didn't get any hot dogs yet.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Is
I
that
even
why?
went to the gas station and
You didn't get any?
Yeah, I'm a loser.
Do we need to go to
Oh.
Dice Hearts after?
Now stop. Gas.
Oh,
Whatever
come
gas station.
on. We have a bloodbath coming around the outside of the track. Jam hasn't
She
even
must have
started.
picked a penalty up.
Last
I
second.
see her going to
yeah.
the box. Coming off the line. That was a quick lead
That
jam
was a quick tacky Tammy.
Yeah, we're
acquisition.
gonna have us a power jam here.
Hammer. Forearm. On the inside. Nobody there to try to slow her down. Tacky Tammy.
Grand
Picks
slam for her.
High five from Mr. Fantasy. On the backstretch, Tacky Tammy looks on the outside. Took back towards the middle. She's got Firefly there, though.
Tacky Tammy's going to have an opportunity to close a little bit of that score gap here.
Captain Firefly today.
Hammer down now back on the track after serving her time in the box.
Just a 10-point lead here for Bangor. And Tacky Tammy picks up a penalty. It looked like that might have been for a forearm. I didn't see it. We'll have to replay that. No, we can't replay that. It's been too long. Hammer getting a pick set by Nefarious Fox. Didn't work yet. Fox is there, though. Bloodbath. Firefly out of the box.
Hammer getting hammered by the Sirens defense down on there. But
Now
she'll get
she's
through,
through.
but they made her work for it.
She's not the lead jammer. That had belonged already to Tacky Tammy, so we'll go the full 2 minutes. There's only 15 seconds left in that. It's been so long since I've been able to see Derby live with my eyeballs. 4 points for Hammer. When we were down in...
With your eyeballs?
Yeah. Let me explain.
Do you normally watch with your fingertips? Or
Yeah. Smell.
Smell-o-vision.
No, so
Oh,
when we were
man.
doing the production...
I'm going to miss this.
When we were doing the production down in Pennsylvania...
You know you will.
I spent 3 days watching Derby on a video monitor.
That's true. I did
Not
too.
like out in front of me. So this is kind of...
Oh, that's why your eyes were all bloodshot in all those pictures.
Yeah, that's it.
It appears
We got a penalty
we
or
have a
timeout or
timeout.
something? I got to pay more attention.
You do. What would you like?
We haven't talked about tape yet.
Oh,
Tape.
I don't have a tape one.
Yeah, we do. Oh, we don't.
No, it's only on the show intro. And now our timeout is
We'll
gone.
figure it out next time. Yes.
Gee whiz, guys.
Professional broadcasters. 5 seconds. Nurse Heartless. An alien she.
Nobody's ever used the word professional when referring to me.
Heartless
so.
on the inside. Allie B. Bashan almost
she's
had her
coming
out.
out on a penalty.
Oh,
Track
she
cut.
pick up.
Track
See,
cut.
Allie did get her. Good job, Allie B. Bashan. And lead jammer belongs to Alien She. An Alien She with a power jam opportunity. And she's going to get some assistance from Curie as she comes off the penalty bench here in a second. So Bounty trying to get her defense lined up. You got Bounty, Ginger Ailment. What else do you have over there?
Siren Plague's over
Siren Plague and Killer. 5 points. And did she call that off before the penalty was expired? She did. So it'll be a power start for Tea and Crumpets. Nurse Heartless in the box. She probably has only about 5 or 6 seconds left.
there. Yeah, she's standing, so it ain't going to be long.
It actually takes longer to set up our broadcast now than an actual game.
It does.
Tea and Crumpets. She's got a 3-wall in front of her. Up
There's
ahead.
Heartless screaming
Midnight
out of the
Smack.
box and right through.
That's the second time Heartless has started out of the box. Maybe that will be a strategy going forward. Heartless will try to pick up a penalty and get that next power start. Heartless through on the back corner. We'll try to take a look at that. She's going to call it off.
That whiteboard might have been in the way.
Let's see what we get. We'll take a look here at the instant replay. There's Heartless coming around turn 1.
Oh, we got
She
it.
breezes through.
We got
Picks it
it. There it comes again. Ready? Here she goes.
You know, as we
And
reminisce
jump. She made
Ooh,
it.
nice
About
job, Heartless.
things, how
Nice job, Heartless.
how things have come on the show, like, I got to say,
We just
probably the
watched
best
instant-
improvement was the wagons that you guys got.
My
Rather than
wagons.
lugging in that stuff. But, oh, man,
I was
that
totally
great.
thinking of you, Jeff. Totally thinking of you.
Nurse Heartless is back out on the line. It's 3 jams in a row for her. 96. Tacky Tammy. Tacky Tammy, she's our lead jammer. Nurse Heartless. All kinds of wound up. She's getting pinballed on turn 1 and turn 2. She's clear now. So Tacky Tammy lines up against Bangor. She pushes her way through and calls it. But did Heartless pick up points on the inside? She did.
And she's got a big old grin after that.
Did we get it? Let's watch.
It'll look just like the last one. So Heartless on the inside.
Boom!
She jumps through.
She lands it. Here she
Boy,
comes
that's-
again.
That's 2 jams in a row that Heartless has done that.
Yeah, impressive. Bam.
Bangor 61,
Barely,
Sirens
though.
51.
We're
looks like
under
we're having a
timeout.
timeout.
Oh, let's talk Let's talk zebra watering hole. Thank you to our zebra watering hole sponsor. By the way, the zebra watering hole, an amazing hit down in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, they loved it.
It was as if we had brought them the wheel, you know,
Or fire.
or fire.
Yeah.
It was Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
I can make fun because I'm from there, so.
Check out EL Design for your personalized mugs, steins, badges, license plates, keychains, and even T-shirt and uniform lettering. Brand wearables for work and play. Contact Everett at eldesignandimaging.com. Thanks, Everett.
Currently, the zebra watering hole is full.
Yeah,
It has reached capacity.
sure has.
I do have to give you a little insider information. EL Design posted this morning a picture of shot glasses.
Oh,
And
yes.
Everett and I had talked a couple weeks ago about the possibility of having a Nerd Derby shot
Nerd
glass.
Derby shot glass? Hello.
Woohoo!
Who doesn't want that?
We thought the beer steins were
You
awesome.
can get yourself drunk with Nerd Derby.
It sounds better. Nefarious Fox will take the
It
star
will
for
definitely
Bangor.
make the drinking game much more fun while
Yeah.
watching our broadcast, though.
Bounty will be on the line alongside. Well, you got.
No, Bounty's not wearing the star.
No,
she's
but
on the line.
Well, she's. Oh wait. All right, so
Wheat.
the apex jump from Heartless was being contested.
But
It's-
it stands.
It's good. The play on the field will stand. So that means the Sirens will lose their
Yes.
review.
Yep.
Anywho, I was going to say, defensively, you got Bloodbath McGrath. You got Bounty. You got Obnoxious. We're missing somebody. Firefly. She's over in the
She's talking with the refs.
talking with the refs.
Zoe Attack.
Yes.
And
I'm still just amazed that we got everything in one trip without, like, killing ourselves. Those wagons are the best.
They are pretty good.
I have to tell you,
Yeah.
I was totally thinking of you, Jeff, because I was like, how are we going to get all this stuff in? And
When
it'd
we
just
don't
be
have
so much easier if we
pack
didn't have to
mule.
carry everything.
Alien She, not Nurse Heartless. Alien She and Nefarious Fox. We have a whistle.
That was a
We waited.
Saves us
Nefarious
from
Fox. She tried to go down and through. Sirens not having any of that.
having to hire roadies.
Allie beat
Yeah, it's true.
bashing. Really all over her. Now coming through is Nefarious Fox. She'll meet up with the pack on the backstretch. And now clear the pack as well. Is number 5, Alien She.
You and I
Fox.
going to race those around the track at halftime?
I'm kind of. We should. I'm
I
afraid.
need you to sign that waiver, though.
Sign a waiver. I am also concerned that the kind folks at the Ski Hand Rec Center would not be as kind if they saw us out there trying to.
Those aren't the kind of wheels they want out on their floor.
No, we're trying to Mario Kart our way around this track. Nurse Heartless and Tea and Crumpets. A lot of Nurse Heartless today. I guess if you see what works, you keep throwing it out there. Heartless has had a pretty good night. We have our whistle. They got to skate all the way up to the pivot line. Saw a lot of pivot line action down in Pennsylvania. I think 2016 is the year of the pivot line. It's the
That it's
return,
coming back?
the
Yeah.
return of the
I
pivot
agree
line.
with that. I like to see the old starts.
I like it because it's. I think it's. I mean, it has its place. Alien she's our lead jammer. It has its place. You get somebody like Heartless, who could use a lot. That goes to her advantage. That much speed, she can build
Right.
a lot of speed in whatever 20 feet, whatever that is. There's probably an actual foot amount. I should know, and I don't know what it is.
Somebody will tell us in chat.
Yeah, tell us in chat. How many feet is that? Tea and Crumpets. She's through. I feel like I just heard a cowbell.
I think you're totally right. Isn't the Shipyard Sirens the one that come with the awesome
They
bells?
got all this stuff.
Yeah.
So Tea and Crumpets, she's just going
Makes
to
me
she'll have picked up 2 points there.
feel like I've got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
There was a couple cowbells down in Pennsylvania, but not as many as I'd hoped. So Heartless is through. She'll have picked up 4 points. But I think, no, Heartless is not through. Heartless never even made it through. Those 4 points that are going to be held up, I think it's going to be 5. Tea and Crumpets. We got a tie game.
I was going to say,
61.
that's gonna bring him right up. Tied.
7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. We may take another look at those standings. We'll see what happens.
Looking at
with
the roster, there are a couple people that Jeff and I noticed that might not actually be here from the Sirens that would have made a difference.
Okay.
Not a huge difference, but I didn't see Josie Ramone.
You're right. I don't see Josie.
And she's a huge jammer.
Massive. Well, I mean, she's not like huge as in stature.
No,
she's
right.
a
But,
good
I
jammer.
mean, in the past, we've seen her jam a lot.
Yeah, we have.
And being very effective as well.
Tacky Tammy, she's our lead jammer right now. Firefly, just clear of the box. Tammy has plenty of time to work with. She's through. She calls it. Nice little hop on the outside. She'll pick up 3 points.
And that's going to give us
In
our
the
lead change.
First lead change of the day. First time the Sirens have been in the lead.
We didn't do any picks today.
No, we didn't.
Well, we already
We
know
didn't
who
have
I'm
time.
picking the next game. So
We
it doesn't
do.
really
Yeah, that
matter.
one's already
That's a
established.
given. Did they bribe you with cookies? Did they bring you
Oh,
cookies?
I wish I had cookies. Assassin, Alien She. Alien She being backed up by 649, Torosaurus Rex. And she's got Ally B. Bastion out there. Torosaurus Rex laying that last shot on Assassin, along with Sneaky Cat. So they've stymied Assassin. She's going to go for a star pass. And that pass is going to go to Siren Plague.
Siren. Yep.
The Siren has it. Bangor doing a fairly good job slowing down Alien. She's still going to pick up 2 points. 1 point gets picked up by Bangor, though. So at the tail end, Siren Plague, she was able to get in there for a point. So a net gain of 1 point, increasing their lead to 4 points.
I will not miss the math with the score.
I have
No.
a hard time reading chat and doing what's in front of me on the computer screen.
Looks like Nurse Heartless and Tea and Crumpets.
Tea and Crumpets. Heartless looks to the outside. You know, you don't see Heartless go to the outside very much. She likes to work that inside lane
Or right smack down the middle.
or right down the middle. Heartless is around on the outside, turn 1 and 2, which is good. Let's see if we can get that third apex jump. The pack's in the right spot. Now she's going to try the outside again. Excellent work here by the Sirens. They've got 3 braced, holding Heartless back. And that's leaving Jack the Whipper available to help their jammer through. Offense and defense, 4 points for Heartless.
And is that leaving us tied again?
Yes, we are tied again.
I did not realize this was going to be quite the back and forth game.
I did not either. I don't know what to do with myself. Nefarious Fox. I don't know if you can see this very well on the broadcast, but Bangor is sporting crazy pants tonight. Everybody's got some weird pant prints on. Assassin. Big shot to the outside. That'll recycle Tacky Tammy.
I'm not sure how I feel about the crazy pants.
Tacky Tammy stays on her toe stops. Nefarious Fox is through. She's our lead jammer. Tacky Tammy turning on the Jets. Closing the gap, coming around 1 and 2.
Pack picking up speed.
Pack is picking up speed. Fox trying to work the outside. She's going to get by, I don't know if she got by anybody. 2 points for Bangor. called it off at just the right time as well.
Could just be my need to have everything be uniform. But
I think that's it.
I definitely like the fact that the Shipyard Sirens all are wearing like the black
Here
pants.
she goes.
Everything looks the same.
Taking a look at that
Bam!
replay, and then, ooh, man.
That was a little aggressive
Assassin with the checking. Alien She on the line alongside Hammer. Hammer down. Hammer looks outside. Nothing there. Sneaky cat in her way. Now bouncing around. Hammer, lead jammer. Bangor holding back Alien She. Alien She now just clear of the pack. Alien She, she'll go around the front stretch now. In the back stretch is Hammer. Bangor slowing the pack down. Hammer calls it. She'll pick up 3, I bet. There's 3. According to the orange bandana. That was another thing that was kind of cool down at Pennsylvania. I never really had considered it, but over at the scorekeeper's table, there was a giant pile of bandanas.
Yeah, they were enormous.
Of assorted colors.
Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense.
Well, we had 10 teams there.
We did. Nurse Heartless, Tea and Crumpets. Already needing to bridge. Bridge being provided by Jack the Whipper.
Heartless is out.
Heartless is out. Tea and Crumpets, though, also out. Heartless has a, I don't know, not quite a half track length. Third of a track to work with. And then closed quickly. 2 points for Bangor. Slowly extending their lead again. 1:21 left in the first half. Man, this has gone by quick, dude.
It has.
Have you just been watching Derby over there?
I have just been watching Derby.
Soaking it all in.
Soaking in, man.
Just kind of watching and
show
sometimes
intro at half.
We've been doing this how long, and there's just times I forget that I'm supposed to be talking.
I know.
Times, you know?
I do that.
You get caught up in the game. I understand that.
There's the Sirens. Lead jammer belongs to Tacky Tammy. Assassin closing in. Oh, apex jump. You already are on that.
I was all over that one.
But it's not clean. Track cut called on Tacky Tammy.
Ooh.
So Microphone Assassin, she went through and picked up a grand slam. And she slips in the backstretch. We'll take a look at that here in a minute.
When I start that competing broadcast, I'm going to need to talk.
Yeah. I hope somebody starts a competing broadcast soon. There's a lot of good Derby out there, and I can't cover it all.
There's a lot of places that could.
Assassin through 4, 5. 10-point run for Assassin. I don't think she was expecting that. Coming out of the box.
I'm just kidding, Chad. I'm not starting a competing broadcast.
That's too bad. Penalty on Jack the Whipper. Now, that'll be 4 points picked up by Tacky Tammy.
Whoops.
As we're going to go the full 2 minutes. The Bangor, they want to really hold on to what Microphone Assassin's done for them. They got to get in there defensively. Tacky Tammy with a nice little hop, split the defense. There's another 4. Already erasing that gain that Assassin had put on there. I think it's right now only a net gain of 2 points for Bangor. And we've had a star pass.
To Obnoxious.
Obnoxious with the star.
Blocking, though, definitely a key factor in tonight's game. I mean,
it's been great defense.
Got a couple low scores going into halftime, relatively speaking.
1 point picked up for Bangor. No more points picked up. End of that jam. We're going to go to halftime. What? 87 Bangor, 78 Shipyard. Sirens. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
They didn't.
All right, we're back. First half is over between Bangor Roller Derby and the Shipyard Sirens. Bangor up 87-78. I don't think that's what we thought was going to happen. Flat track stats did not indicate that. This was actually the opposite.
I have to be perfectly honest with you. We have watched the Shipyard Sirens many times, and this was not what I expected.
No. I mean, I'm not disappointed.
No, not at all. I love these close games.
So tell me, why is the score the way it is right now? Why is Bangor sitting in a lead? They have more points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Whoa.
They've scored more.
Shelby Fastback.
They scored more points. Defense has been phenomenal tonight for Bangor.
Yeah.
I would argue that defense has also been very good for the Shipyard Sirens as well.
It has been. And
I think that's why the score is as close as it is.
It is. We've seen a couple of, Heartless has had a couple of jams where I think she's got out for 10. They've slowed the pace down for Bangor, so Bangor's really just putting up like a,
we've seen
three, four at a time.
Nurse Heartless have like 20 25 point jams before, so.
But Heartless, as well as Assassin and Nefarious Fox.
I would also note that there are a couple people on Bangor that we haven't seen in a bout with Bangor.
Yeah, we haven't seen them in a long time.
So that might be a dynamic there, too, that works really, really well for them.
Bangor will start one blocker down.
I'm really paranoid now after our conversation like we had at halftime.
Yeah, halftime. Jeff's leaving the show, so we're going to kill him off.
Something like.
Nurse Heartless and
What'd you guys put in the stack Pepsi?
Jackie Tammy, she's our lead jammer. You didn't cut to her. Nurse Heartless, she's through as well. Jackie Tammy has some time.
I didn't because I would have missed the action.
Outside. Stays on the tape. We're going to get 3 and 3. Heartless found a way to get 3 more points. I don't know how she did it.
She is very sneaky.
She is. Pretty sneaky. Alien She and Nefarious Fox. Bangor 90. Shipyard 81.
Anybody over there, you went over to take a picture of the board at halftime. Anybody in penalty trouble at this point?
No, not at all. The most anyone has is 3. Sirens, there's a couple of players who have 3 penalties. Really, Bangor has only accrued a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties. 8 penalties. And I think that's another reason why they are where they are. They've committed half as many penalties as the Sirens have. I say half, but I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's really hard to score points when you're sitting in the box, and it's really hard to keep points from being scored when you're in the box.
So the Sirens have picked up, actually with that penalty, twice as many penalties as Bangor. And they just picked up 5 more points.
You sent me that penalty picture, and I totally didn't update your sheet or anything. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I actually can. I don't even know why I went over and took a picture. I can see it from here.
Your eyes are better than
without
mine,
binoculars?
Man. No, if I focus and I press my thumb against my temple really, really hard, I can see that far. Just kidding. Hammer steps through her own blockers. Tian Crumpets. She's being held back by 81 Killer. Bounty's over there. Siren Plague.
Obnoxious.
And Hammer's our lead jammer. Hammer
Bounty's
takes a
going
big
to the
shoulder
box.
from Dame Smash Shoes. So Hammer gets spilled. Poison Envy. She kind of... They want Hammer to call it. She does. 3 for Bangor. Almost breaking 100. I was gonna say breaking the century mark, but that's so cliche. I don't like it.
Yeah, because we never do anything cliche on here.
I think
Yeah.
KT&T and Assassin are wearing the same crazy pants.
Ooh. Well, let's find out. Nurse Heartless.
Nurse Heartlesses
Well,
are a little different color.
The
Alongside
same
Tacky Tammy.
same print.
The
I
same
don't know
prints,
that
not
they're wearing
these same
sharing
pants.
the same
They're not.
pants.
No,
That'd
they're
be-
not changing as
yeah,
they
they're
go.
pretty
No, 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 no.
gross.
Awkward.
Good point.
Power Jam. Nurse Heartless. Track cut called on Tacky Tammy. Ooh, and a big hit. We got 36. Dame Smashes went down backwards, hit her head on the ground. I think she's going to take a
gonna go
knee
over
real
and-
quick. We'll probably get a penalty. I mean, a timeout called. That was hard enough that I would not be surprised if they needed to do one of the little concussion checks. Heartless has already been through once for 5, right? I think so.
Concussion protocol.
Yeah, there's a concussion protocol. I actually could hear that. She got up, looks fine though.
Through the headphones.
Through the headphones even. Well, I guess it probably went through the microphone. Tacky Tammy almost makes it past, but Bounty with a hip check. I went over to grab the instant replay, but you'd already done it, hadn't you?
I was all over it.
We'll take a look at that instant replay. We may have a timeout. 4 more points were picked up for Bangor. 117-81.
Boom! There she
There
goes.
we go, Bounty.
Ah, I'm sorry. I could watch them do that all night. Boom!
And we're going to have
there's your
timeout.
timeout. So, who do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Devastation.
Devastation.
Our friends over at Devastation, boy, they're super nice over there. They talked to me a little while ago, so they want to talk about their freak skates.
The
These
fact
are,
that they talk to you makes them super nice.
I know, it's crazy.
What's great about freak skates is that it's kind of like a build-your-own skate.
Except they built it.
Except they build it. You choose. They
So
put
you-
all these things together and
it's not like
create
a build
different
your own skate.
packages. No, but
But they got them designed for just about anything. I mean,
Yeah.
you got outdoor skates there. You've got some entry-level skates. You were going to try to scroll it, but it's actually a video.
I know.
so you
I
can't.
know. I was. I realized.
You know, if you
that.
want to go get a pair of skates to go take out on just your family skate night, there's some nice skates there.
There are, and there's some packages that are pretty inexpensive.
I don't remember what exactly is in the packages. I probably should. I realized they were all
we need to
different.
get back to the action here.
Oh, crap. Alien She and Allison Donovan. Or Assassin. Assassin's out. But Alien right behind her. Assassin may have a little bit of time. We got a goat being held back there. Sneaky cat. Assassin, she gonna pick up anything?
Oh, she
No.
did a great job of calling it
She
off
called
before she
it
got
off.
there.
A lot of goose eggs.
Didn't lose any points either, though. That's pretty good. Nefarious Fox on the line, along with Hammer, Bloodbath McGrath, and Firefly. Tea and Crumpets. Only going to have 2 blockers out there.
I just can't believe how nice it is not have to like do the score updates all the
I know.
time and
Yeah, but nothing left for you to do. Crazy.
Hey now.
These cameras took you right out of a
Well,
job.
that's the real reason why I'm going. Yes.
Tea and Crumpets. Great work shoving out Nefarious Fox. Ow. Almost able to do it again. Fox is through. Nefarious Fox is our lead jammer, though. Closely followed by...
Looks like a lot of orange out there on the track.
I forgot who we have.
A lot
for
of folks
Siren
coming off
there.
on penalties too.
Nefarious Fox.
Fox calls it. Tea and Crumpets.
That
Picks
was
up
quick.
2, though. So a 2-point gain for Bangor. 23 minutes left.
And we've got some people in the box.
But that's okay because we've got another game after this.
We do have another game, a very special game that I'm super excited about.
You know, after all the games we saw last weekend, it's really hard to go to just 2.
Yeah, just 2 games. Like we're just getting started.
Just 2.
Whistle blows. Tacky Tammy. She gonna get through? No. Nurse Heartless does. Nurse Heartless, our lead jammer, Tammy now clear of the pack. Roadkill. Eloquently saying you're not the lead jammer. Four more for Bangor. 124 to 83. Bangor is starting to put up a pretty comfortable lead. Is it comfortable? Probably not.
I don't know.
They definitely have had to work for those points.
I wouldn't be comfortable with it.
I think when there's, it's only like what, 40 points
Yeah.
or so.
Alien She and Hammer.
That's just
That's a couple of jams.
that's a couple of jams
Yeah.
under the right circumstances.
Yeah.
Alien She, there was a lane open on the inside, and Bounty closed it off. I think Bounty might pick up a penalty, though, for it might be a direction of gameplay.
Who was it last season that had a 29-point jam?
No idea. Alien She, she was our lead jammer.
Was it Spry Icicle?
Probably Spry.
I believe it was. I believe she had a 29-point jam last
Hammer
season.
getting bounced around. She's off the inside.
So those 40 points can evaporate quickly is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get it.
Real quick.
I catch what you're laying down.
And there's plenty of
Nice
time to
job.
make that happen.
Firefly providing some blocking. She was able to get, looks like that was Poison Envy, out of the way, out of Hammer's way. Although
Bangor's going to get a little help from Bounty coming off and KT&T coming off the penalty box.
Sirens have regrouped and now have Hammer tied up quite well. Hammer works around one. She just can't quite move fast enough, and the Sirens are able to regroup so quick. And that's the end of it. 3 points for the Sirens, nothing for Bangor.
Is this Firefly's last game?
What? Oh. I don't know. I was thinking of something else. I don't know. I think she's got a few more games.
Okay.
I
I
really
wasn't
don't know.
sure when she was actually.
I do know that she will be departing.
Yeah.
Nurse
I just didn't
Heartless.
know when.
Tea and Crumpets.
I think we would have been notified.
Heartless takes a big shoulder. She tries to go through that purple wall. She gets shoved by Crazy Buchanan. On the outside, Heartless almost around. Now she does. Cuts back towards the middle. She's able to get past Buchanan that time. Heartless, she'll meet up with the pack on the backstretch. She's got a head of steam going. She's passed a couple blockers. There's room on the outside, but I think she's going to get wound up by her own team members. They pushed her out so she could just simply come back on again. Heartless through. That'll be 5. Nope, 4. Tea and Crumpets is through already. She calls it off. Heartless has been doing a significant amount of strength training over the last year, and you could tell.
I definitely notice she's much stronger.
Much stronger.
On the track.
I can see
Well,
that
and off the track too.
there's
but,
been some walls here where normally, I think pre-workout Heartless would have struggled a little bit more than she has. She's done
Right.
quite well today.
And she's
Yeah,
pretty awesome before that.
Yeah, you couple the strength with the speed, and
Yeah.
she's just been more deadly out there than what she was
Who'd have
before.
thought?
Yeah, like
Who'd have thought? What
I
do we
try
want
not
to
to
talk
think.
about? You talk about EL design, Jeff. Do you have one of these? Things
I
over
do have one of those.
Yeah, give us an EL design.
All right.
Here's an EL design.
Visit EL Design for your custom decals, signs, wearables, and more. They use long-lasting, durable, and weather-resistant vinyl. Whether it's signs for your business, team, or organization, or custom lettering on your vehicles, they can do it all. Find them on Facebook and on the web. EL Design and Imaging.
Nice job.
Thanks, Everett.
So, coming into this game, flat track stats had the Shipyard Sirens with an 88% chance to win this game. We've got 20 minutes of Derby left, so it's still a lot of time.
That is a lot
But
of
at
time.
the very least, Bangor has outperformed the expectations of flat track
tracks.
stats. And that's going to be significant gaining those points in the standings.
According to Flat Tracks.
According to Flat Track stats. Come. Tacky Tammy, she's out. She's our lead jammer.
And I'll take their word for it because there's a lot of math involved in
So much
statistics.
math.
And
So much math.
I don't math.
Inside, Nefarious Fox!
Oh!
Does she land it? I think she did. She gets shoved out on turn 2. But I think she was through.
Wow.
We're going to get it. All the apex jumps have been down on turn 1 and 2.
Totally need a camera down there.
You got to get something down there. So,
We need a camera in the air.
there's 4.
Get a drone.
Fox.
Yeah, totally a drone.
Let's take a look at another 4. I think Tacky Tammy put up 8 on that one.
I want to see if I got that instant replay.
Let's check it out on the replay. So
That
there's
was pretty
Tammy.
awesome.
She's making her way through the pack. And then on the inside,
Oh,
big
she
jump.
landed on her side. She
Apex-
stuck it, though. It looked like she was
Apex
totally
is
in.
always a little scary to me.
Yeah, it is. Well, skating in general is scary to me. I keep breaking things.
Nurse Heartless, Tea and Crumpets.
It's so scary, I don't even try it.
I need one of those bubbles that they play soccer in.
Heartless on the inside. Gets past everyone. She really had to muscle her way through. She's our lead jammer. She's going to look to the outside. Dekes back towards the middle. She's through again. That'll be 4 points for Heartless. She's eyeing Crumpets from across the track. She knows the time. She calls it off for a quick 4.
There's a good crowd here tonight.
I was talking to Jeff about that earlier. I was a little concerned because there wasn't as many as I'd hoped to be here, but we've seen them
It's
fill
filling
in. I actually think the big crowd will have a bigger crowd for Game 2.
Yes, because that is Bangor's B team against Central Maine.
Central Maine Derby. Let that set in for a second.
Yeah,
How
Okay,
awesome is
let
that?
it sit in. It's pretty cool.
it's pretty
Meadow.
awesome.
Pretty sweet.
Well,
I'm really
Assassin
excited for it.
stumbles off the line. She was not able to get through immediately. However, Tacky Tammy was. She's our lead jammer. Assassin's through, but she's got a significant amount of time to make up. Tacky Tammy now on the outside, skirts through and calls it for the full 4. What's coming up for us? Do we have any more broadcasts coming up at any point?
I can
Oh,
check on the Facebook machine here.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Let
It's
me
not,
pull
it's
that
not
up.
for a while. I think our next game is actually here.
We're not a heavy schedule this year.
We have less scheduled because
Several things.
we've got some limitations to where we can broadcast now because we went to video.
So March 19th is the next scheduled. That looks like it's going to be Bangor Roller Derby versus Western Mass Furies and ARD. So
Oh boy, another doubleheader.
That's an exciting
Another
game
doubleheader.
too.
We'll talk a little bit about ARD too when we go into the next game.
then it looks like April 23rd, it'll be another doubleheader. Bangor Roller Derby versus the Daisy Cutters and Bazooka Janes. And then, of course, in May, you want to put this on your
Siren is
calendars.
through
8th
for
through the
5.
10th is the Coastal Chaos Tournament down in Rockport.
Woohoo!
I cannot wait for that one.
I'm excited.
2 back-to-back Grand Slams for Siren
For
Blake
Siren, yeah.
on her first jam of the day.
I might sneak down on one of those Sunday
Ooh, I think we're
games
going to get a back block here on
Coastal
Bloodbath
Chaos.
McGrath.
Maybe.
No.
I think she had a
It's gonna
star
be-
pass
it's-
earlier.
I think the penalty is going to go against
Woo.
Obnoxious. So we've had a star pass. And eligible to score is Tea and Crumpets. But we won't have a chance for that. Another 3
So-
picked up by Bangor.
Let's talk a little more about how and why
Oh.
where we're broadcasting.
Yeah, so this video setup that we're doing now
Is intense.
is intense. Even though it's not ESPN quality, it still takes us at least an hour and a half, maybe more,
As I say, more.
to set this up. Because we don't have a crew. We have me.
And we've also
Jimmy
got
and Jeff.
height issues.
Takes way more space.
Yep.
Takes way more space.
Yep.
We're sprawled all over the place.
We are. We're actually looking at doing the 6-foot table and the 5-foot table in an L shape.
I mean,
Takes way better internet connection.
it
Yes.
does.
Yep.
Although today we've done pretty well. I'm hoping that our stream looks good. If tell us if it doesn't. I can't fix that, but
I've
I still
asked
wanna
in
know.
chat, and I've gotten. It looks awesome, but could look different for a lot of people.
Heartless, not our lead jammer. Lead jammer belonged to Tacky Tammy. And what did Tacky put on the board? 3 points. I talked right through that jam. I'm sorry.
You did. That's
Just talking about
totally
us.
my fault.
That's the beauty of video, though.
Yeah,
They
they could
can
turn
watch
they could turn the volume down and just be like, all right, I can see the score.
Not
and I know
listen
the
to
time."
these
I don't want
jackasses.
to listen to these idiots. Yeah.
Jackasses,
Sorry.
This is our show. We can swear a little bit if we want. Tried to be a
We
lot.
don't. We
more
never put a
polite.
rating on it.
No, I tried to be more polite when we were down in Pennsylvania. That was not because we were in Pennsylvania, because they don't know. They don't really know our show.
And Bounty has lead, being
Bounty's-
chased.
She's getting the heat turned on. Tacky Tammy's there. Nah, she's not going to get anything. No points for either team. Obnoxious. Bloodbath McGrath. Siren Plague. Blocking for Heartless. Tea and Crumpets. As Dame Smash Shoes. Edith Path. And somebody else I can't see. Oh, it's got Alien She. No, yeah, Alien She. And Dame Smash Shoes. I might have said Dame Smash Shoes already. On the outside, Heartless tries to go, but she gets blocked by Alien She. Lead jammer belongs to Tea and Crumpets. Heartless is clear.
What you can't see, we should have a camera for the bench too.
I know, there's so many cameras.
Bruiser just leaped into the air.
Or leapt.
Leapt. I think
I
he
don't
was
know.
trying to get Heartless's attention.
I think
But he
he's-
had a lot of air.
I think he's got Heartless's attention.
You are correct. We're not here to talk about people's personal lives.
It's taken me a while to get back into the groove of this. Assassin,
Ah, boy.
Tacky Tammy.
And that's your whistle.
We have a whistle. Tacky Tammy, she wants to go to that outside line, but Bounty's just in the way. Not to mention Ginger Element. Finally through, in with lead jammer. Is Tacky Tammy. Assassin trying to muscle her way through, but she's digging those toe stops in. I would check the floor for dents. She's pushing hard.
Don't say those things.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, then you have that. You have that on tape then,
That's right.
or not tape because we don't do tape anymore. Man, how aged am I now?
Tape. We got a star on the ground.
There'll be no watching this on your VCR.
Assassin trying to do a star pass. They get it over to Bounty. No good. Grand slam for Tacky Tammy. I wonder if it's tacky because she's kind of a tacky person, or like sticky. Like she's like kind of not quite dried paint.
I got you. I'm following you.
I don't know. Have to ask her. Tea and Crumpets. And Nefarious Fox.
Or maybe she's got pink flamingos in her front lawn, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Stutter Step
That's tacky.
by Nefarious Fox.
Flowers out in your front yard planted in an old toilet.
Fox gets nowhere.
In the snow.
Bloodbath, though, tries to help her out. Lead jammer belongs to Tea and Crumpets. Shipyard looking to erase the deficit, 157 to 114. They trailed Bangor. The bench looking to call that off. Brad Pitiful says call it off. After 2. 9:33 left in this game.
Bangor is 157, and the Shipyard Sirens have 116, just in case somebody can't see
I'm
it.
wondering if we're pronouncing Bangor wrong, because everybody down in Pennsylvania kept saying Banger.
Yeah, Bangor.
Banger.
Yeah.
Banger.
And they said a roostic wrong, too.
Yeah, a roost stock.
Roostic. Yes, a roostic.
I didn't want to correct him too
Yeah,
much because
no.
I don't want to be sound like a jerk.
Everybody says Bangor
about,
incorrectly.
It's kind of spelled like a rooster cook.
It is. Heartless almost makes it on the inside. She's shoved out. Gets recycled back. Great work by Curry.
And Nurse is out.
Now Heartless is through. She's our lead jammer. We've seen that a lot today. If I was picking most valuable jammer, I'd pick Heartless right now. How about Blocker?
I don't know. Firefly had a pretty good jam. She
That's
came through
true.
for a grand slam 2 in a row.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we look at the points, the bulk belong to Nurse Heartless. Blocker, man, that would be tough.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough call.
Yeah. Can't get this camera figured
Glad
out.
we don't have to make those decisions.
Yeah. We've seen so much from all of them.
I'd just be like, okay, the whole team get up there.
Everybody wins.
Share the little award. You're all super awesome.
They are all super awesome. I say that all the time, and I can't stress enough how absolutely amazed I am at the ability and the talent of these skaters. It makes me teary-eyed sometimes.
No, don't get teary-eyed now. We've got work to do. Siren play.
I have
Hey,
to
we're
be
gonna
able
see her
to
again.
see.
Gonna have 5 seconds.
And there's your
Tacky
whistle.
Tammy. Cutting to the inside of Microphone Assassin, who's all by herself. We got a penalty bench full of orange over there. They're slowly clearing out. Bloodbath McGrath, the last one to come out. Siren is clear. On her scoring pass right now is Tacky Tammy. Tacky Tammy bounces around 3 on her toe stops, calls it off. She's going to get 4.
Assassin did a really good job there of using her teammate, as we've noted before, as a weapon
Yeah.
to try and push that jammer off. I like seeing that.
That's one of my favorite things about Derby is using your teammates as weapons.
Yeah, I know. Who could have thought?
I think we just had a Band-Aid put on our table. And I moved the table out a little bit. We moved it over that 10-foot line.
Is it a used Band-Aid?
I think it actually is, yeah.
Gross.
Nurse
Sweet.
Heartless, Tea and Crumpets. Tea and Crumpets takes a shoulder.
That's like a free souvenir.
She's run off the track by Nefarious
Can they
Fox.
sign it for us?
Nurse Heartless weaves around 2 blockers, and she's clear. Lead jammer, Nurse Heartless.
You can take that right to work, Chad, and put that with the rest of your Derby stuff.
Yeah. I didn't really have any Derby stuff on my wall at work anymore. I have to move desks too often. Multiplayer block called on Fox. Bangor will regroup. Heartless calls it off. She'll pick up 2 points for that. Yep. It's true. She did them. Bangor mixing it up with jammers today. We've seen Bounty a little bit. We've seen
Hammer,
Hammer.
Firefly.
We haven't seen Hammer in a while.
It's been several jams, hasn't
It
it?
has been a while. Does she have penalty trouble? I don't think so.
Those are some really yellow shoes on the coach for the Sirens.
That's
Brad Pitiful.
Brad Pitiful. Hey, lead jammer. 96. Tacky Tammy. Bounty
We've got some.
trailing by a half track length. Tacky Tammy's through. Calls it immediately. Not going to waste any time.
Grab those points and go.
I think we're going to have a timeout called. Timeout purple.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Purple. All right. What would you like to talk about this time?
Oh, let's talk about Little Red Schoolhouse.
Little Red Schoolhouse.
Yeah, they're a new sponsor to our show this year. Little Red Schoolhouse. They're a daycare that they offer caring and friendly staff with early childhood education backgrounds. They're all up to date with your CPR and first aid. Daycare is located at the old Warren Elementary School on Main Street in Westbrook. This historic school building has offered them room to grow, a more structured atmosphere, and a convenient location, without losing the nurturing aspect of the home daycare. Check them out, the-little-red-school-house.com, or call 207-854-0007. You can look them up on Facebook, too. I've seen them on there.
I have too.
We don't have our desk cam going today, or you'd see I was wearing my Moda Skates hat.
That's true. That's
Moda
a sponsor
Skates.
we would love to have.
Not a sponsor yet, but I'm going to wear your hat.
We would love to have them.
Hint, hint.
We'd also like to try the Sweat X.
Yeah, Sweat X.
So we're going to contact them.
Then we won't have to stop and buy potpourri, whatever it was. What was that time?
Febreze.
Febreze, yeah.
I don't know what you're...
On
Oh,
our-
yeah.
On our way to
Febreze, that's
Coastal
right.
Chaos last
That's
year.
right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Febreze.
Get a little...
We bought it at Rennie's, didn't we?
We
We did.
did. A main
Rennie's.
adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, so many good memories
Nurse Heartless, Tacky Tammy.
Oh, I could go
over
with
this wild ride.
M&M's.
We didn't have to drive through one snowstorm this year to go to Derby.
No, we haven't had any snow.
That was pretty good. Tacky Tammy, she's our lead jammer. Nurse Heartless closing the gap. Tammy's through. I think we're going to see 1 point for Heartless, but I think Tammy's going to get the full 4. She does.
Our solo broadcasts from east-west.
I wish we could get that camera over to the left a little bit more
I know.
so we could see Jeff's replacement. There's an infant over here.
Adorable.
Adorable looking infant.
Oh.
Here we go. Yep.
There we are. Absolutely adorable.
That's Jeff's replacement.
Probably do a better job.
He drools as much.
Let's see if I got that.
Looks better in the
There we go.
headphones and
Instant
everything.
replay.
Let's see, did we get it?
I think I did.
Oh, there
Hey,
he is.
there we go.
That's Jeff's replacement.
I was just thinking about the
pretty-
solo broadcast there where we did the game from here in Central Maine,
Yes.
throwing it over to Radio Flavor Chase for a comment, and then it's like,
I don't know.
that was a great time.
Radio Flavor Chase. Not big on words.
He likes using a script.
But does a great job with the commercials and
Yeah.
technical stuff.
Yep. I wish I could get him to do more
Saving the
technical
kittens.
stuff.
He has saved many kittens.
So many
I'd love for
cats.
him to animate those commercials so that we could play them on here. That would be really great.
That's great. Let's do that. We've got all the
Yeah.
tools for that.
Yeah, we do.
Gonna miss all the microphone testing, popping things that we used to do off air.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, where we used to say all those inappropriate and dirty things. We weren't.
Not dirty.
Not when you had the headphones on.
It's a little harder to set up in our living room to test this all
Yeah,
out, too.
it is.
We've
Our-
definitely gotten bigger.
We need to get a studio or a truck. A
A
broadcast
box truck. You could set it up right in the truck. Although
Yeah.
we
Or
could
a
bring it in
van.
at the cross center. You could drive right in the cross center. Can't bring it in here, though. Well, I don't think you can. Maybe you could. Update from Masher.
So we had an official review. Did you catch that?
We did. So what was being questioned, I guess, was the toe stepping around on the line, I believe. And after the review, it will stand as it was called initially. So
And they lose that review.
So the Sirens lose second review. So they won't have that ability to stop the clock.
Still only, 36-point different? That's not a lot.
No, it's not a lot.
couple jams. That's all it takes.
It is. All it takes is Nurse Heartless to be fouled out.
Shush it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Heartless on the line alongside Tacky
Hammer.
Tammy.
It really wouldn't take much.
Tacky Tammy tries to go between Heartless and Firefly, but there's no room there. Firefly takes a digger.
Or even
Tacky
some.
Tammy on the inside. Bounty couldn't get the hip check there, or did she? She did.
She did.
Tacky Tammy gets recycled. Meanwhile, on the backstretch and now coming through, our lead jammer story of the day here, Nurse Heartless.
Some well-executed power jams could put him back up in there in striking distance, too.
Clock right now in favor of Bangor. Heartless is through. She picks up 4. She's going to call it off. And now we're going to have
An official review.
an official review. Okay, so this
Mr.
is-
Fantasy held up the O, so.
Oh, you know
not
what?
Oso.
I'm sorry.
O.
So that official review was actually done by Bangor prior to this, and they lost it. Now the Sirens are using their review.
Gotcha.
Special thanks to Duct Tape Company.
Duck.
If you have ever seen our broadcast setup, you know, well, it's a mess. We use Duct Tape's clean release blue painter's tape at every bout to help us keep our cables on the tables. We use it because it pulls off cleanly. There's nothing worse than sticky residue all over your gear. If we didn't have duct tape, we couldn't keep the show together. Visit duckbrand.com.
So we have to change that wording on there. The sticky residue on the gear. Because one of these cables that we have has been tied up with this tape for about a year now.
It's actually my microphone cable.
Yeah, it actually does have
It's
some residue
very
on it, so-
sticky.
Well, it's been a year for crying out
Right, exactly. Typically, typically you don't do that.
That's not.
loud.
I mean, that's not the duck company's fault. That's just me
No, that's
being
us.
lazy.
Totally. So that was actually a timeout.
Was it?
Yeah, Masher said that it was a timeout.
Oh, okay. Because it really looked like he was making this.
I thought so too,
The
but
international sign for hamburger.
for hamburger?
Yeah, who did I steal that from? International
Hamburger
sign for
today.
Lead
How does that
jammer,
go?
Tea and crumpets. Clock winding down.
I'll pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today, or something like that.
Yeah. It was, I don't remember. One of
What's his
the
guy?
announcers out of Pennsylvania. Picking up how many? We're going to have 3? 3 and 2. 1 point gain for the Shipyard Sirens. 174 Bangor. 135 Shipyard. 2:55 left on the clock. We're down.
About to
we're down
start
to
our
probably
6th jam of the half.
26th jam of the game. You said of the half.
Oh, I thought it reset every time.
I don't think it's the whole thing. On the outside, Bounty makes a big opening.
know.
Was it enough? She found a little blockade, but Nurse Heartless is through. So Heartless. She's looking on the inside, then moves outside. Found a big open lane. She's picked up 4. Is she going to call it? Yeah, she's going to play it safe and call it with 2:10 left on the clock.
Looks like,
And another timeout
Timeout
called
being
by
called.
Brad Pitiful.
wasn't there
Yeah,
something
Shipyard
you wanted
Sirens.
to talk about in timeout? They fixed the little graphic on the thingamajig earlier.
I don't remember.
The stuff that you...
Plexus.
Yeah, that stuff.
Plexus. So
Yeah,
I'm
Plexus.
not big on dieting. I don't like products. I'm not a huge fan of products. A good friend of mine said, I want you to just try this. So I did. And I got to say, I feel great. Normally, like I said, I'm just not a guy who digs on any kind of health products at all. But these have really surprised me. Plexus Slim. It's
BioCleanse.
one quick shake a day. I dump it in my water, drink it, and go.
It's not even a shake. It's like
It's not a
you,
shake.
you
it's
add it
just
to your
drink mix.
water.
I'm already making Mio all the time. This just takes a little bit more time.
Yeah.
BioCleanse. You know what that does. Come on. That's
Yeah.
clear.
We don't have to talk about that.
Yikes.
And a probiotic. All it does is help you keep the bad, what is that, yeast?
Yeah.
Kind of weird yeast. You can find out more. Don't listen to me. myplexus.com/nerdderby.
And it's not about losing weight necessarily.
No,
it's
being
about
healthy.
becoming healthy. Getting
That's
your
it.
gut health
Gut
in
health.
order. Yeah.
Sounds awful.
Well, you got a lot of stuff going on in there.
I do. I've eaten so many gas station hot dogs over the years. Who knows? On the inside, lead jammer actually belongs to Tacky Tammy. And she's going to have to call it off as coming out of nowhere and turning on the jets.
Siren Plague.
Siren Plague. Fantastic.
She gave
work.
her a run. Aww. I should have grabbed that cute little pat from Bruiser to Nurse Heartless.
Oh.
Right out here in front of us. I could
Aw.
have grabbed it. Instant replay.
Nurse Heartless.
There's no
will
room
take the
for
star.
aw in roller derby.
No. Bangor's playing it safe. We've seen this same blocker line a lot today. Assassin, Bloodbath, McGrath.
Very strong wall.
Yeah. Firefly and Nefarious Fox. Lead jammer belongs to Tacky Tammy. So let's see what Tacky Tammy can do here. Heartless is coming in strong. She's not going to have time to do much. She'll probably pick up 3 points. She does. There's 3 for Shipyard. 48 seconds left on the clock. We've got time for one more jam. 178 Bangor Roller Derby. Shipyard 138. Unless we see some last-minute heroics, such as I've never seen before, looks like Bangor's going to come away with this.
This game, though, is always surprising us.
Of course it is. Whistle blows. Tammy looks to the inside. There's nothing there. Obnoxious closes that off, along with Bloodbath. And Bangor tumbles all over themselves. Lead jammer, 96.
Tammy again.
Tacky Tammy. Siren Plague is clear. Tammy's through. She's not going to call it. There's no more time left on the game clock. So she's going to hope for a penalty. 4 more. So far, no net gain for the Shipyard Sirens. A 40-point differential. 4 for the Sirens.
I just got caught up in it again, man.
Yeah, it's a great
I'm just
game.
watching this.
I got caught up in it, too, and forgot to switch the camera.
Whoops.
On her toe stops.
okay.
Trying to work her way around. Getting shoved out by Firefly. She'll get recycled back. Another 4 points for Bangor.
You can see Central Maine Roller Derby in the back corner, anxiously awaiting
Anxiously awaiting.
the end of the game.
And we have it. The unofficial final. It's going to be 186. Probably going to be 180. Yeah, 186. 149 Shipyard. Big
That was
game by
quite a game.
Bangor. So what this means for Bangor in the standings, they've taken on a team that's ranked much higher than them, and won by about 40 points. Those are going to combine as significant. You have that. You have the standings.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You want the standings?
Yeah. So you see that Bangor was only 6 points behind Rock Coast Rollers. And with this,
stats,
and
not
with this
standings.
win, which I did not anticipate would happen, I'm glad to see it. Great for Bangor. 152 Shipyard, 186 Bangor. That is the final score. So depending on how Rock Coast Rollers do with their game down in New York, this could
Yes.
be a change from 4th to 3rd place.
Yes, Rock Coast Perfect Storm is playing Albany tonight.
We're playing in Albany, so we'll probably have some stats from that, some numbers soon enough.
That would have been a good game to go see, too, but we were really excited about these ones.
These ones were just
And we
awesome.
just came home from Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I
a lot
wanted
of
some
traveling.
derby that was in the backyard.
Love Backyard Derby. Totally love it.
So we're gonna have another game here momentarily.
We
Find
are.
out who our most valuable jammers and blockers
Yeah.
are.
In the meantime, I will throw
We do have a special.
EL Designs.
Yeah. Can you give me that box?
Oh, yes, I can give you that box. This would have been great to have the dash cam. I mean, not the dash
Yeah.
cam, but the
So
Table cam.
we do have a Badass of the Bout mug. We have a Badass of the Bout award. But this Nerd Derby Badass of the Bout award, Jeff, you're not even paying attention. We have a Badass of the Bout award.
We do.
This, however, goes to you as your award.
that's
You win
because you're the
the
badass.
Badass of the
bout.
Bout. There
Those
you
are the
go.
best.
So no hugs.
Oh, we'll save those for later.
Nope. Not going to happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
At least his aren't going to be sweaty hugs.
Yeah, I won't be.
They're gonna be
wet,
That-
They're going to be
sweaty,
hairy, though.
soggy hug.
That is the last
He's a Sam Squanch.
badass of the bout
Sam
award.
Squanch over here.
There are no other mugs like that.
Bangor takes its victory lap.
Well, thank you guys.
You're very
You're
welcome.
very welcome. Oh, they're going by so fast.
I'm gonna
They
put
are
it in the
going by
box so that if the table does get cleaned out, it hopefully will
Break.
survive.
Yeah.
Remember that time we gave one of those to Desi Clark? She had it for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
She dropped
She
it.
dropped it. Yeah. I had to get
So
her
I'm
a
so
new
excited.
one.
I could hear it across the gym. Clink. Oh, well, there's that. Sorry, Desi, to bring that back up again. She's not watching, though, I don't think. She's probably getting ready for her game,
With Rose.
Rose City.
We didn't miss the blockers and jammers, did we?
No, I don't think so. Did we have any in-house announcers during that game?
Yes.
Because I didn't even
Boots
notice
and
it.
Katzen.
Oh,
See,
Should
she's
we-
over there by the
should
flags.
Should we do it one last
She
time?
has cute little ears on. Can you see her? Can you see her?
yeah, I do. Boots and cats.
Boots and cats.
But they're
boots and
using-
cats and boots and cats.
Yeah,
and
but
boots
they're
and cats
using the actual in-house speakers.
Yeah.
Usually it's a separate system they use altogether.
You notice the sparks coming out of the box on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Look at a fire extinguisher on standby.
No. Central Maine.
Warming up on the track. I'm not actually sure when that game is supposed to start. Maybe 6?
Yeah.
There they are. Northwoods knockout, ladies in green.
So they just announced, I believe, Tacky
Tacky
Tammy is the
Tammy.
most valuable jammer.
I see her going over there, and it looks like a sash. Did they
Oh,
give them sashes?
Whoa. I missed it. Who was the
Tacky Tammy.
Tacky Tammy.
Tacky Tammy?
She's got a sash. There's somebody else over there, too.
Nurse Heartless looks like she is the most valuable
Yammer.
jammer
Yeah,
for
yep.
Bangor.
There's another siren over there, and I can't tell who it is.
I think she's just handing out the awards.
Oh, really? Okay. I see now.
Would we get a blocker?
We're going to have to see the number on the jersey because I can't see. Oh, it was
Poison Envy. Blocker. Poison Envy. And who did they decide? Oh, Bounty. Most valuable blocker for Bangor. You want to go through these numbers real quick?
I can't see that far down there, so.
Yeah.
So we have 20 minutes till our next game. So we're going to take a break,
A short break.
What
a
a
short break,
turn off the sign.
which is almost dead now. The batteries wear out so fast.
Yeah, they do.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 20 minutes with our next game of this doubleheader from the Ski Hand Center in Hamden.